Out there this morning, we're tracking those dry conditions, but later on today, we'll see some scattered rain showers and even some scattered snow showers as well. And some of that snow will likely be that burst of snow that quickly pushes through and then eventually works its way out. So something to keep in mind, because that could drop a quick, trace of snow or even make some of those roadways a bit more on the slick side. Just keep that in mind. As we get towards the weekend, we'll be blustery and colder out there Saturday in the wake of the system that's bringing us some of that wintry weather and some of that rainfall out there for the day today. I'll have more details on that coming up. Let's talk temperatures out there right now. 20s and lower 30s. We're right at the freezing mark at this 8 o'clock hour in D.C. We're seeing those mid to upper 20s up and down the I-81 corridor, lower 20s over towards Manassas right now. The radar is showing some of that precipitation, certainly back over towards western Maryland. That is where we are seeing some reports out that way of that snow that is falling and reaching the ground, and that's for Garrett County. That low pressure will continue to move its way across our area, and that will spark up some of those spotty, or I should say, those showers, rain or snow, that will pop up and we'll be in and out of through the afternoon. So let's get right to the latest timing. I would say by noon today, we're looking at temperatures starting to climb into the upper 30s to low 40s by that point. So some of that precipitation that could start off as rain and then could change over to some of that snow towards the latter half of that evening commute time frame. So this is a slightly different model than I've been showing earlier. I think this really depicts what we'll likely be seeing later on, considering temperatures will be upper 30s. So if anything, back over towards our westernmost areas, that's where we see the better chance for some of that snow towards the latter half of that evening commute, and then crossing over towards D.C. later on this evening. Then as we get towards the overnight, back over towards the mountains region, that's where that snow will remain. The rest of the area, we should be drying things out. So if anything, for the snow chances in terms of accumulation, we're looking at a trace to an inch farther off towards our northernmost areas. That's the best chance for some more of that snowfall accumulation. Then back over towards the mountains, that's where we'll certainly see most of the snow. We're looking at up to 10 inches of snow possible through early tomorrow morning. Garrett County is where we still have that winter storm warning in effect all the way through 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. In the next 3 days, today we're looking at those scattered rain and snow chances. For tomorrow, we're looking at drier conditions, but it's going to be quite gusty out there. Those winds out of the north and west. Wind chills will be into the teens and 20s through most of your Saturday. Sunday, we're looking at increasing cloud cover ahead of our next system. That system right now is back over the Pacific Northwest as we speak. That still has to move across the plains this weekend and then eventually into our area as we get towards late Sunday night and into Monday. It's shaping up to be more so of a wintry mess out there as we look ahead into Monday morning. So heads up for that morning commute Monday. We're looking at accumulating snowfall looking more and more likely, but we could still be dealing with a little bit of that wintry mix at times. So this is the latest update. We're watching as that system moves in late Sunday night and that snow spreads across the area through the overnight hours. But as that low tracks over the region, now this is one particular model showing this, we could see that snow switching over to a mix, but then we could see that colder air being trapped behind that system, and that could give us even more snowfall as we get towards late Monday night. That's one of the latest updates with this particular system, so that's something that we're keeping a close eye on. We've been seeing multiple different changes with every model update, so we don't have any snowfall forecast just yet for Monday. Don't want to put out any numbers just yet. I think we'll have a little bit of a better idea over the course of the next 12 to 24 hours, so we'll keep a close eye on that. We did make Monday a DMV first warn day, so stay alert for that day. We're into those lower 30s that'll round out the rest of that 8-day forecast. Will be windy to breezy through the rest of that 8-day too. Shanika, what are you seeing on the roads?
All right, Jackie, let's head out to